Hi guys, welcome back to my channel and welcome back to my favourite video to film of all time, and that is my Come Book Shopping With Me series. I think I've done like 5 or 6 now. Like, we're fully into this series, and if you have missed any of the videos, I will link them in the entire playlist down below for you guys so you can catch up. But basically, in this video series, you just follow me along as I go online book shopping, and recently I have wanted to splurge on books. I just want to keep buying books and keep buying books. So I've been saving all that book buying energy for today's video, and we're literally just going to spend big bucks because we're just going to have like a fun old time. I am ready to spend the dollar. So I just need to start recording my screen before I forget, and we're recording my screen. So I have up obviously Goodreads so I can see my interested in list. We also have up Waterstones, my firm favourite for buying books, as well as bookshop.org, which obviously helps independent businesses during this time and just basically always. Basically a database of independent bookstores that have come online, come together, and you can just buy books and support independent bookstores, which I think is brilliant. Okay, so without further ado, before I forget, there are some pre-orders that I do want to buy, so we're just going to go straight for those before I forget, because otherwise I'll get too caught up in adding books to my basket and forgetting to actually buy the ones I want to pre-order. So the first book I'm going to pre-order is The Lucky Escape, which is a book written by Laura Jane Williams, who is one of my favourite authors of all time. I discovered her last year and have fallen in love with all of her books. Her latest release will be The Lucky Escape, and that's coming out in June. I think it's similar to The Unhoneymooners by Christina Lauren, where a wedding doesn't go to plan, so like two people who aren't together go on the same honeymoon. I think it's something along the lines of that, because the 3 bold sentences are 1 cancelled wedding, an unexpected encounter, and 1 spare ticket for the honeymoon. So I think it's along the same lines of that, but I'm gonna pre-order that one. So that's straight in my basket, 1 down. I don't know, about maybe 8 to 10 to go. I'm excited. We're gonna spend big today, we're gonna spend big. So that has gone straight in my basket already. If you saw the Waterstones homepage, it's not there anymore. I don't want to feed my imagination. Oh yeah, our best fiction books. Okay, and the next one I want to pick up is one of M's favourite books of all time. I think it's her favourite fiction book of 2020, and that's Writers and Lovers by Lily King. I don't know anything about this apart from M really enjoys it, so of course I'm going to pick it up. Casey has ended up back in Massachusetts after a devastating love affair. Her mother has just died and she's knocked sideways by grief and loneliness, moving between the restaurant where she waitresses for the Harvard elite and the rented shed that she calls home. Her one constant is the novel she's been writing for 6 years, and at 31 she's in debt and directionless and feels too old to be that way. It's strange not to be the youngest kind of adult anymore. Yeah, that sounds good. I'm going to buy it because of course I'm going to buy a book that Em recommends. So that's going straight into my basket. I'm trying to pick up all the books that have been on my mind recently because I've been doing a lot of live shows, and on live shows a lot of people recommend loads of different books, and so I've been inundated with loads and loads of book recommendations, and I just want to read them all. So I'm trying to recall them off the top of my head, and one of them is My Dad and the End of the Rainbow by Benjamin Dean, which is Molly from Mine and Molly's, one of her favourite books of this year so far. She gave it 5 stars. It's a middle grade queer book. I love middle grade, and one of my favourite middle grade authors is Ashley Herring-Blake, and she writes all queer, mainly female-female relationships in middle grade. So I know I'm going to be in for a good time regarding this book, so I'm adding that one straight to my basket. The other one I wanted to purchase was Lion and... what's it called? Let's go on to Goodreads. Did I put it in my Goodreads? Probably not. Oh yeah, okay. I need to remember which one I was just thinking about. The sequel to Good Girl's Guide to Murder is one I definitely want to pick up. So it's called Good Girl, Bad Blood. And of course, I'm going to put it in my basket because it's one of the best books I've read so far in 2021. I absolutely adored that book. So Good Girl, Bad Blood. There it is. Come to Mama. I want to read you now. Thank you. Add to basket. Okay, so we've got 4 books in my basket so far. One is a pre-order, so obviously with pre-orders the money doesn't come out of your bank account until closer to the release date when the book gets dispatched. So technically we can put 2 more books in my basket at Waterstones. So what was that book I was thinking of? It's called like Lion and Little and Lion. Lion, it's a lion. If I just type in lion, will it come up? Lion and Leon and Lion? What's it called? I bet you're all screaming at the screen being like, it's called this. What's it called? Will Goodreads help me out? Probably not. I think it's Little and Lion. Is it Little and Lion? Is that the one I'm thinking of? It is called Little and Lion. Okay. Who was talking about it? Oh! Karis's Corner was talking about it in her most recent video, which is the school book tag, I think it's called. I'll link it down below. But she just raved about this book and how it should be on the curriculum. It just made me so interested in it. I have heard of it before, like a fair few years ago, and then it just kind of bounced off my radar. But with her talking about it again just made me really interested in picking it up. So I'm gonna pick it up. It's called Little and Lion. I was correct. I don't know why I doubted myself. I always doubt myself. I shouldn't do that. Little and Lion. Oh, I don't like this cover. I guess I'm gonna be buying this cover because that's what happens. Got 5 in my basket. Okay, I think I'm gonna leave those 5 in my basket for now, and we're gonna hit up bookshop.org with some other books that I've been interested in recently. So we're gonna hit up my Goodreads interested in list, and the first book that catches my attention is Dance of Thieves. I completely forgot this series even existed. It's a spin-off of the Kiss of Deception series, which is one of my favourite fantasy series of all time. I just loved the balance of fantasy and romance because I'm not a massive fantasy reader. Having that romance aspect in that book was a massive contributor to why I love the series so much. So I'm really interested in picking up the spin-off series, which is Dance of Thieves. I just completely forgot about it, to be honest, and I want to pick it up for sure. So let's see if it's on bookshop.org. Dance of Thieves. Dancing with Thieves? Oh, that reminds me. Yeah, okay. Okay, but having typed this in, I completely blanked that I actually need to pick up a certain book for a reading challenge. And it is by Akumi Murakami. I've butchered that. I've heard it enough on BookTube, but yeah, I still don't know how to pronounce their name. But I definitely need to pick up, what was it called? He has so many books. What was it called? Sorry, I'm gonna have to go to my Amazon wishlist. I didn't want to feature Amazon on today's video, but it's on my wishlist, so I'm gonna have to look up the name. After Dark. That's the book I need. If you've read this book, you will know what video I'm doing with this book. See, it's £8 when it's only £6. It's a £1 difference, but I'm supporting local bookstores. So in the basket it goes. I might only buy a few from bookshop.org, to be fair. Let's just browse quickly what else is on. Oh yeah, I was going to buy a little lot. There's so many books I want. This is why it was going to be a big spend video, because I just want to buy all the books. We have to pick up another Fredrick Backman because I realised my love of him last year and I need to read more of him. So let's go to Fredrick Backman. Do I get Beartown or A Man Called Ove? I think Beartown is being more highly praised, so I think I'm going to pick up Beartown. Add to basket. Keep shopping. And then A Little Life I want to read. I know this book is going to destroy me, but I think I'm okay with it because I know it's really big. This is going to be one of those books that stays on my TBR for years, most likely, but I know that one day I do want to read it. And having it on my bookcase, the more chance I'm going to pick it up sooner rather than just being like, oh yeah, I want to read that one day. So I am going to purchase it because I'm such a character-driven reader. I know this book is going to be such a good choice for myself. Like, I know I'm going to love it. It's just going to be actually getting across that boundary of actually picking up and reading it for my heart to be destroyed. So I'm going to pick it up. Jesus Christ, it's £18. I can't... Okay. Oh my god. I thought that was like, that's so expensive. But it's down here again for £10. So I'm gonna add it to my, I'm literally scared. Okay, so for Bookshop, I'm going to leave it here because bookshop.org is a little bit more expensive and I do want to run today with all the book purchases. So from bookshop.org, and to support independent bookstores, I am going to be picking up After Dark by Akuri Murakami. That's butchering that name. How do you pronounce that name? Haruki Murakami. I'm like literally trying to pronounce his name and I'm gonna butcher it, so I'm not even gonna try again. But everyone knows this author. He's written some very, very famous books. I'm gonna be picking up After Dark, Beartown by Fredrick, and A Little Life by Hanya. I see, why am I picking books when I can't pronounce their surnames? Hanya Yanagihara, I think is how you pronounce their surname. And with that little pile of books from bookshop.org, I'm going to leave that one there. I've just realised I haven't told you anything of what any of the books are about. After Dark is basically a book that's set across 24 hours. Video coming soon. Beartown is, I think it's about hockey, I think. So this is why I don't tell you what the book's about. And A Little Life is about 4 male friendships who literally go through life together and you literally follow their entire life. Hence why I think this book is going to be perfect for me, because I am such a character-driven reader. Now we're back to Waterstones, and so far we have in my basket, we have The Lucky Escape, which is a pre-order, so we won't be buying that book today, we're just going to be ordering it. Writers and Lovers by Lily King, Me, My Dad and the End of the Rainbow by Benjamin Dean, Good Girl, Bad Blood by Holly Jackson, and Little and Lion by Brandy Colbert. Now, let's go back to Goodreads. What other books do I want to buy? A lot of them. A lot of them. What do I buy, guys? There's too many. There's so much choice. So much choice. So much choice. I do want to pick up some adult romances, to be fair, so... The Lonely Fajita is what Em recommended, so I might pick that up. That's a possibility. Although Murder Trending also sounded good from a live show recently. Guys, I really don't know. Let's hop over to my Amazon wishlist and see what else is on my wishlist that I want to purchase. I've got Writers and Lovers. Ooh, yeah, okay. I think I'm going to pick up The Names They Gave Us by Emery Lord, because that is the last book. Isn't a sequel of hers that I have yet to read, and I love her books so much. I feel like a fun time, but also they touch some really deep topics, and I really want to pick up the rest of her backlist. And I'm almost there. I've almost read her entire backlist. And also, okay. I'm just getting so excited. I haven't brought this many books in ages. Okay, where is Waterstones gone? What were we gonna buy? What were we gonna buy? Why have I forgotten what we were gonna buy? Oh yeah, The Names They Gave Us. Wow. There it is. See, why would I spend $7.99 when I can spend $6.55? But here's the reason. Amazon destroys all your books. Well, it does in my case. Literally every single time I order a book off Amazon, if I have Prime, which I do, because they package them so quickly, that has to be the reason. They literally damage. I've had anxious people. Like, I had to get a different copy of this book because literally the entire back page was ripped to like here. Amazon, what are you playing at? Anyway, add to basket. What's that? 44. 2 more books? I don't think I can pick 2 more books. Although one of them isn't coming out of my bank account just yet. This is dangerous, guys. Why did I say I was going to spend so much money today? Oh yeah, I was going to... Page Tune. I wanted to pick up a page. Do I buy a book that I have already read? Or do I buy a book that I haven't read yet? That is also a question. Because I probably should start picking up more of the I Heart series. I Heart Hollywood is the second one. Let's have a look. Because I am trying to collect them. I read them all via audiobook and I love them with my whole heart. I Heart. and I've only picked up the first book so far, so I'm not doing a very good job at collecting. $8.99 when these are, oh yeah, $7. No, not for a book that I've already brought. Maybe I'll just buy those ones off Amazon. I am like actively trying to not use Amazon this year, but sometimes it's just too tempting. But I might pick up books that I have already read on Amazon because they are cheaper, but books that I haven't read yet, I don't know my system, guys. I'm just trying to balance my bank balance as well as buying all the books and supporting authors, and it's hard work sometimes. It's hard work. So let's go to page 2. Now, do I buy a book that I've already brought, or do I buy a book that I haven't owned by her yet? Because I have read... But that one's more expensive than some of the others. Or are they all $8.99? No. The Minute I Saw You is on sale. Do I buy that one? I don't even know what this one's about. The Minute I Saw You. Page 2. Some people believe that it's possible to fall in love simply by gazing into another person's eyes. When Hannah and Sonny meet... Sonny? Meet, a spark ignites that is hard to ignore and impossible to forget. Weeks later, their paths cross again, and Sonny appears distant and reluctant to meet Hannah's eyes. It soon transpires that Sonny is at crossroads. He is committed to making serious life changes, one that can't and won't include romance. Hannah has her own reasons for wanting to keep their budding friendship platonic, plus she's only in town temporarily, house-sitting for her uncle. But as the summer hots in and the chemistry between them intensifies, Hannah and Sonny, Jesus Christ, Rachel, discovers that as much more than meets each other's eyes. See, I'm not feeling it. You know, when you just like, when you read a synopsis, sometimes it's like, yes, I want to read that book, and other times it's like, maybe not. So maybe not on that one. Oh, guys, I want to buy more books, but I know that I'm running out of budget and I don't know what to pick up, and I'm stressing, guys. I'm stressing. I really want to pick up another adult romance. I'm really in the mood to read not a YA. Adult romance. I want to read some adult romances. I Instagrammed Em and she hasn't replied, and I need her recommendations. Interested in... I need some adult romances. Just at the minute, guys, I don't know. Although I wanted to read more Renee Watson, but all her books are on Scribd. Okay, so I'm not going to buy any Renee Watson. We're going to read them on Scribd, and then if I really enjoy them, like I did with Piecing Me Together, then I will buy her physical books, because that's what I did with this one. I read it on ebook on Scribd, and love of it, and then brought the physical. And sometimes I actually prefer doing it that way, because then I know the books I'm actually buying I really enjoyed and I want to reread, and that's kind of what I want my book collection to become. I want them to be books that I either gave 4 or 5 stars, that I know that if I reread them I'd still absolutely love them, and they were just like comfort reads for me. So I don't have many 3-star books on my bookshelves. A lot of the books that I do own have been highly rated by me, because I want my collection to be books I absolutely adored, and I don't want to own every single book I read, because to me there's no point in that. Like, there's no point keeping books that don't spark joy, like Mitochondria, I think. I'm bad at pronouncing names today. But you know, the spark joy cleaning lady, don't keep stuff that doesn't spark joy, all that stuff. You know what? What's Happily Ever Afters? Is that out yet? Happily Ever Afters. Because that was on my interested in list. Ooh, guys. We just unlocked some saucy books on Waterstones. Sex, Secrets, and Happily Ever Afters. I'm guessing not, because... But once again, it's young adult. Okay. If you haven't seen, because I only found out about it on Twitter like yesterday evening, that Goodreads is beta testing some new designs, and when I went on there yesterday, I didn't see any like link to kind of see the beta page. And I've just got the Goodreads is testing a new design for this page. We'd love for your feedback. Check out the new book page here. Guys. Holy moly, it looks like Storygraph. Welcome to the new Goodreads book page. Holy moly, look at that. Ooh, I don't know if I like it, you know, I don't know if I like it. I don't know if I like it. There's too much scrolling. I'm very much a person that I don't want to scroll for too long. I want everything to be on eye level. So I don't like scrolling a lot. And this is a hefty bit of scrolling. And now it's buffering. Yeah, like this is a constant scroll. Like, I hope they improve this because you have the author, which is great. But I quite liked having the author at the side before. I liked the readers also enjoyed section, that's good. Ratings and reviews, I feel like should be underneath the book cover bit over here. Sorry, I'm a graphic designer, I'm not a web designer, my boyfriend's the web side of things, but and then that feel like that should be nearer the top too, my review section. I love how this has turned into, Goodreads has still got a shit design, I'm gonna redesign it. And then you have the reviews, which I think is decent. It's too much scrolling. I don't like the amount of scrolling you have to do. Anyway, let's go back to home. Okay, it's going back to the old home. Okay, cool. No worries on that. Okay, guys, I really don't know what I want to buy. What do I want to buy? What do I want to buy? What do I want to buy? I want to buy like an adult romance. You know what, guys? I don't do this often. Top 10 adult romances of 2020. Oh, my computer's spazzing out. Yeah, it resorts to Bing. I have a virus on my laptop. Let's not talk about that. I still haven't fixed it. My boyfriend will kill me. Okay, let's have a look here. Oh my god, I feel like that's an ebook sort of thing if I get like a proper steamy romance. Although Dear Ava's meant to be quite good, isn't it? What is Wild at Heart an adult? Just what? Simply Wild? Is it Simply Wild? I don't think we've actually done a come book shopping video that's been this in depth in a while. Usually I'm like, I'm buying this book, this book, this book. How's about you? Whereas we're really delving in deep today. Is it Simply Wild? Maybe I should have just typed in the author. K.A. Tucker. I don't know if it's going to be on here, you know. No. But it is that book, isn't it? Where's my Goodreads list gone? Here. Let's open that into a new tab. Oh, it's the new page. They must be just working on the book pages to start off with. The Simple Wild. Okay, it's not the what did I type in before? Guys, I'm a hot mess today. I'm a hot mess. Where is it? The Simple Wild. The Simple Wild. The Simple Wild. The Simple. Because oh, guys. Okay. I think we might have to pause the video because Em just got back to me saying she's going to go have a look on Goodreads and report back her faves. So we might not have to delve much deeper. Okay. Yay. I'm gonna wait for Em to reply and then I'm gonna get back to you. Okay guys, we are back with recommendations from Em. I'm not sure if my computer is still recording. It is. Okay, she has recommended Writers and Lovers, obviously, and Kismet. Oh, the A Assistant. She read that during our recommendations readathon. So yeah, okay, I'm definitely going to pick up The Assistants, and she's also anything by Sophie Kinsella, which she also really enjoyed. I Owe You one, and then maybe The Lonely Fajita, which might be your vibe, which we were also looking at earlier. Okay, so I'm definitely going to put The Assistants in my basket. The Assistants here. Oh, I'm excited. Okay, she really enjoyed this one. We can order this from the publisher, usually dispatched. Okay, that's fine. Basket. Oh my god, guys, this is getting expensive, but I cannot be any more excited. And then also Kismet. I remember her talking about it, but I can't remember what it's about. Let's have a quick look. Kismet. Anna is in love, or maybe she's not. She's a free spirit, definitely happy, or is it more panicked? In any case, she is living life to the full, or maybe on edge, and having a glass of wine. With a big birthday around the corner, and an important new project at work, and a long-time boyfriend, Anna should feel like her life is falling into place, but somehow she just doesn't feel sure about, well, anything. So she decides to download a dating app, Kismet, just for a test, of course. But will she embrace the life she has, or risk anything for the life she imagines? Okay, I might add that one to my basket too. Okay, add to basket. Okay, this is getting really expensive. I said I wasn't gonna spend this much money. But I also want to get the Lonely for... Yay, the Lonely. We're going to put them all in my basket, and then we're going to have to cut at least one out, which will be the saddest thing. Oh no, but this one sounds really good too. And so when she's offered the chance to live with a pensioner rent-free and knows that she needs to impress Annie, who's turned down the last 22 applicants somehow, even after Alyssa goes on about definitely not being an axe murderer, Annie chooses her. And just like that, Alyssa, prickly, sweary, big-hearted Annie could use a friend. Alyssa may have nowhere else to go, and she is just where she needs to be. Okay, add to basket. Jesus Christ, guys, I said to myself 100 like 2 weeks ago, but I spent money since then. So I no longer have 100 to spend. And with my books in my bookshop basket as well. Okay, we spent 26 on bookshop.org, and I definitely want to pick up those books. So it's just going to be trying to narrow down the Waterstones basket. Yay. Let's see. Remind ourselves what we actually have in this basket. Okay, that's fine. We're going to remove the names they gave us. That was an easy get rid of. And that doesn't, okay, and that doesn't come out until June. So really it's 63 minus, I'm just going to do the calculations on my phone. 63 minus 7.99 equals 51, and then 51 plus 26 is 80. Okay. Guys, I'm spending £80 on books just for the sake of, not for the sake of this video, I'm wanting to read all these books, but let's just do one more recap before I say bye to you guys. But from bookshop.org, to support independent bookstores, we are buying After Dark, which is for a special video, Beartown by Fredrick and A Little Life. And from Waterstones, we are pre-ordering The Lucky Escape by Laura Jane Williams, buying Writers and Lovers by Lily King, Me, My Dad and the End of the Rainbow by Benjamin Dean, Good Girl, Bad Blood by Holly Jackson, Little and Lion by Brandy Colbert, The Assistants by Perri, Kismet by Luke Tredget, and The Lonely Fajita by Abigail Mann. Oh my god. Well, at least I get free delivery. 80 quid. I'm living for it though. I'm absolutely living for it. I'm so excited to get to all these books. Oh my god. Thumbs up this video if you want to see an actual book haul when these books come in, because that'll be a fun video. And without further ado, I am going to leave you guys here. I really hope you enjoyed this video. Give it a massive thumbs up if you did enjoy it, and if you want to see a book haul to come, make sure you subscribe to see all my other content, future and past. I will leave a link to my Come Book Shopping With Me playlist down below if you want to check out all the other mayhem that I've given you due to this video series. And without further ado, I will see you in my next video. Bye guys.